Hi Cancer, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your monthly reading for October. I hope you guys are all doing well. I do want to take just a quick second to remind everyone that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every Cancer sign. So guys, if it's not resonating, check your other signs and placements and see if your messages could be in those readings. Please keep in mind that the monthly readings are predictive in nature. So if these events aren't occurring right now, they may occur in the next few weeks, according to your own timeline, of course. And as always, Cancer, please don't force yourself into a reading that's not for you. Spirit, what would you like Cancer to know for the month of October? All right. Knight of Cups. That's a love offer. It looks like it might be just a little out of reach, though. It's more in the thought area. It's not being received or actually given. It's being thought of. Let me see what's crossing that. It's crossed by the Two of Swords. Somebody's indecisive. They're indecisive. They're thinking about it. What's happened in the past is the Ace of Cups. So there's something to do with a new beginning in love. I don't understand. This could be a different offer. We'll have to clarify that. Or this just could be, for some of you, this is pouring that love into yourself and it's now attracting this love to you. We'll clarify it though. Let's see what the underlying reason for this is. The Five of Pentacles. A sense of being left out in the cold, feeling abandoned, feeling rejected. Interesting. Let me see what's on your mind. You may have had a love that didn't work out. Seven of Swords reversed. So you're thinking about deception. Somebody wasn't honest with you. And either you left them out in the cold. This would have been a connection that you thought was going to be the best ever. You really loved this person. And it looks as if there was deception. And you're considering this. You're thinking about this. Whatever it is, you know about it. It's been revealed. And now there's this idea of a new love offer, but somebody's still in the thinking phases. So let me see what October holds for Cancer. Justice in reverse. Something that you may be feeling at the beginning of the month anyway, like you've been treated wrong. And I can see that with the idea here of the deception. So there was some sort of lying, cheating, stealing. And either you walked away from this person or they walked away from you. Well, I'm assuming because there's, this feeling of rejection, this feeling of leaving someone out in the cold. I feel like I almost feel like it was you. You discovered something and you decided to go in search of answers and this person is rejected. Either way, there's a sense of injustice and a sense of balance. So that's going to be addressed. Let's see how you're showing up. For some of you, this could be court issues as well that are unresolved. Show me how Cancer is showing up. All right, you're showing up here as the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, there's been an ending. There could be finances at stake with that if there's court issues. Now, the energy coming towards you is the King of Wands. And I suspect this is where that love offer is. You may be wondering, is this possible? Is it not? I don't know. But with the King of Wands, you could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius. You don't have to be. They could have it prominently in their chart. But this is somebody who, they could be a business owner. They could be a manager of some sort. They are used to taking action, though. And this is somebody that's very attractive. So I feel like this is somebody that people are used to listening to and following and doing what they say. This person is very well aware that they're attractive, by the way. Let's see what Spirit's advice is. Show me Spirit's advice for Cancer. Show me Spirit's advice for Cancer. All right, we have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So that's, with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, that's discussing stuck energy. At the end of the month, Cancer, you have the Strength card. So I feel like you're overcoming things by the end of the month. Interesting. Very interesting so far. All right. And look at that. Bottom of the deck is the Lovers in reverse. So this can indicate endings, which I definitely see endings. It can also indicate having made a choice in love. So let's see what we got going on, Cancer. All right, Spirit, why is the Knight of Cups here? The Star card in reverse. Yeah, so there's an imbalance here. There's a decision. It also could have to do with healing, but there's definitely an emotional imbalance. So somebody is sitting back, they're thinking about this, you know, it's either you or this other person, likely this King of Wands, who's kind of sitting back and saying, you know, I just don't know. Should I offer love to Cancer? Or it could be you saying, should I start something up with this person? So there's a lot of imbalance here. And I'm also seeing that this is being affected. Somebody's very indecisive, but it's being affected because you're still healing from this past issue. So let's see, or relationship might be a better way of saying it. Why is the Two of Swords here? Why is the Two of Swords here? Five of Swords. Yeah, there's a lot of conflict. There's a lot of conflict. There could be some ego involved in this as well. This could be external conflict as well if this person from, you know, from the past is aware. Let's see why the Ace of Cups is here. The Hermit. Yeah, you pulled away from this person. Yeah, you pulled away seeking answers, seeking healing. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? You may not even be talking to that person from the past. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? And I feel like you also were being very reclusive. You kind of were trying to process all of this out, trying to figure out how to heal from this situation. It's almost like this person snuck up on you. Look at that, Two of Cups. This person may be a soulmate. So once they make a decision here, I feel like they're going to reach out and they're going to offer this love to you. Wow. Let's see why the Seven of Swords is here. This is what's on your mind. Yeah, there was an imbalanced situation. Somebody may have been giving their attention to more than one person. You don't want anything to do with that. Your money, you might be worried about money as well. Your money might be a little bit imbalanced. All right, so whatever this deception was caused a deep sense of imbalance, though. You may also feel like you were giving more to this person from the past than you were receiving. This person could have been very selfish and deceptive as well. Let's look at, I want to look at October for Cancer. Show me October for Cancer. Look at that. That's some stuck energy right there. We're not having it. All right. Show me October for Cancer. All right. Let's see what we've got, Cancer. All right, we have the Knight of Pentacles reversed. Now, Spirit's advice is going to directly discuss that, okay? We have the Eight of Cups. We have the Ten of Coins, Five of Cups, Six of Wands reversed, the Strength card in the reverse. That's going to change because you're getting it in the upright at the end of the month. The Eight of Wands, Ten of Wands, Seven of Pentacles reversed. There's that Lovers in reverse, underlying energy. The Hierophant reversed. The Three of Wands. Eight of Pentacles reversed. And the Nine of Swords reversed. So I'm glad that's in the reverse. All right, so let's talk. So you're still healing from a situation where you feel that you were treated unjustly. There was lying, cheating, stealing. There could have been something along that. It was unjust, and it created a lot of imbalance in your life. I am seeing that in the first week that you're kind of static in this situation. It's like you're trying to walk away, or you have walked away from a situation. I do see you working on your money. You are surrounded by a very supportive group of family and friends, because this is going to be a little bit of a sad time. So there's a sense here of walking away from something that was making you feel really sad, really upset. It was a situation where you were stuck in an injustice, basically, and it was not successful. So I do see you surrounded by family and friends, and your money is looking good in that first week as well. Now, in the second week, I see fear. I see fear, which is blocking problems, which, a lot of problems leading to this fear of a lack of success, fear of unable to move forward, fear of communication, fear of change. There's a lot of fear in that second week that you're going to be dealing with. I do feel that you feel in the second week, you're going to feel like you don't have all the tools that you need to actually move forward. You're feeling blocked by all the problems. So this is going to bring up a lot of these fears for you to deal with in the second week. So that could be a difficult week. Be aware of that so you can kind of prep yourself and, look at problem solving versus leaning into the problem. I do see that there is somebody who may have been in their ego a bit, and you're no longer talking to that person. You did have a lot of problems with this person. It does look like whoever you walked away from. I am seeing that in the third week, you're growing a bit impatient, and it's about a decision. It's about a decision possibly between two people, or it could be just a very important decision in love. I do feel that you're making decisions with regard to ending this connection, possibly permanently, and moving in another direction. I see you making a decision in the third week because you grow impatient with it. I do feel like you've been dealing with a lot of problems, a lot of emotions, a lot of things that have happened here. And I feel like you're deciding to no longer invest in this commitment that you ended. You're making the decision not to invest in that, and you're making a decision to move in another direction. I do feel like going into the fourth week, you may be waiting, because there could be some kind of a loss that occurs financially, or you may just be a little bit struggling. Could be with an investment that you made, by the way. But in the fourth week, I see you waiting for things to improve, waiting for things to get better. There's some details that you're not really looking at that you do need to kind of observe about the ending of this connection. You may be kind of avoiding it a little bit, avoiding dealing with the details that may have led up to this. And you really do need to look at why things happened in the way they did, and, any part that you may have had in it. I'm not saying you're responsible. I'm just saying you want to look at all the details of it so you can thoroughly process it and heal from the situation, because that may be what's holding up this offer of love for you. Because I do see in the fourth week, you're kind of waiting for your ships to come in. You're waiting for something here. I do feel like some of you could be needing to take some time off from work. You've been working very hard. But the good news is I see you showing up at the end of the month worry-free. It's like whatever it was that was concerning you, worrying you, you're stepping out of that energy. And it's because you've made a choice, You've made this choice, and now it's just a matter of moving forward. Whether it works out or it doesn't work out, you've made your choice. And so it's good energy with that. Now let me see, and look at that. Bottom of the deck is Ace of Cups. So I feel like you're waiting for that love to come through. Why is the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse for Cancer? Let's see how you're showing up in the reading. All right, so we have the Three of Swords. You have Temperance, and you have the Four of Wands. Wow, that's pretty much just what I've been saying. So you're ending something here. You're walking away from something that has been extremely painful. Could have involved some third-party energy, but you're walking away from that. You're ending it, and there's a need for you to heal here in order to move into another connection. There's another connection that is showing up for you here. So, but you do need to heal first. So healing from this painful experience, healing from this ending, that is what you really need to focus on, because the more you heal, the more you look at those details and you heal, the quicker this is going to come into your life. All right, so now let's look at this King of Wands. Show me the energy coming towards Cancer. Show me the energy coming towards Cancer. Strong Leo energy here. Show me the energy coming towards Cancer. All right. It's the person making the decision. So they're the one that's making the decision, and they're conflicted because they see that you're still healing. All right. So the Two of Swords, the Sun in reverse, and the Fool in reverse. This person knows that you're still healing, Cancer. So they're indecisive. They don't know what to do, but they're kind of holding back. They're looking at this. They're trying to figure out, you know, are you healed? Are you ready for this relationship? They want to have this connection, though. They want this brand new beginning. They want to take a leap of faith, but they're afraid of doing it. They don't know if they should. And they're very indecisive. It's because they're knowing that you need to heal. So that healing is definitely necessary. And I like that this King of Wands is showing up in the upright. Now let's look at Spirit's advice. Why is the Knight of Pentacles? That doesn't happen often. I think it's only happened a couple of times. The card flies right into the fire. So, yeah, there we go. Show me Spirit's advice. Spirit's advice for the sign of Cancer. Show me Spirit's advice for the sign of Cancer. All right. All right, so the one that went into the fire was the Seven of Wands in the reverse. It's a sense of helplessness. Ace of Pentacles reverse. That's in your energy. And the Queen of Wands in the reverse. So what this is saying is that you have to get out of this stuck mode, this victim mentality, feeling, and I'm not saying that every one of you out there is feeling like a victim, so don't get upset. But for those of you who might be feeling victimized by the situation, Spirit is saying you have to, in order to move forward, you have to get out of this stuck energy that's related to this ending. It's a lack of action. It's a sense of powerlessness. It's a sense of feeling victimized. You have to, even if it's slow movement, you have to begin moving forward. So you have to take action. You have to process the ending, look at the details of that, heal from that, move out of this sense of powerlessness and begin to take some forward movement. All right. And you've got somebody that is just, you know, waiting for you to do that too. All right, so let me see your outcome at the end of the month. Show me the outcome for Cancer at the end of October. All right, we have the Moon. We have Judgment. And we have the High Priestess. Wow, 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 wow. So you're definitely coming into more of a psychic time. You're going to be strongly psychic here by the end of the month. Your judgment is going to be like on par. So I feel like this healing is going to be so good for you, Cancer. It's going to bring back a part of you that you felt was done and over. And I feel like you're making judgment calls, but you're coming from a position of strength. It's like you're taking all this advice that you got from Spirit here and you're implementing it, because you're making these judgment calls. You're moving quietly. You're not blasting it out on social media, telling everybody what you're doing. You're moving with a quiet strength, making judgment calls, and it's bringing something alive in you. You're moving very perceptive, with a deep perception, with a very strong sense of intuition here. And you're definitely leaning deep into your intuition. So this is beautiful energy for the end of the month. It's just extremely beautiful energy. It's very strong. I feel like, something in you is coming alive by the end of the month. And I feel like it's gonna happen because of this healing. And you've got somebody here that is waiting for you to do that healing. And it's going to be somebody that you would consider marriage material. This is nice. This is really, really nice. All right, bottom of the deck. Wow, even that's nice. Ten of Swords in the reverse. This choice that you're making is to heal. This is a choice in love, and it's going to be very healing. You're bringing a healing into a sense of helplessness, powerlessness, a sense of injustice, feeling betrayed, a deeply painful ending. And you're healing this, and you're coming out as this High Priestess energy. It's incredible energy. Wow. All right, I'm going to pull an oracle card for you. Yeah, you're literally stepping out here as the High Priestess, moving quietly and with self-assurance. All right, so you have the number 2. 2s are about relationships. We see eggs here, so that's possibilities. That's all possibilities. New life being breathed in. And it's called Gentle Gardener. So I'm going to read that. Be your own person. Be a conscious co-creator. The Gentle Gardener is visiting you at this moment in your life to remind you that your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs create the reality you experience. She is the embodiment of the energy within you that is sent out into the field of co-creation and ensures that all that you are is reflected in the world of form. Are you aware of your thoughts? What is their quality? Believe in limitless possibility and you will see miracles unfold. The Gentle Gardener guarantees the integrity of everything you send out into the world. Stay positive and expect a wondrous return. Your garden is abundant with beauty. Oh, I love this for you. I love this for you. All right. I hope that you have resonated with this reading. If you have, hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe. And until I see you guys in your weekly readings, namaste.